Today, we're reading about Nelson Mandela. Number 1. When and where was Nelson Mandela born? 2. What kind of political system did his country have until 1992? 3. Explain apartheid. 4. Why did Nelson Mandela decide to study law? 5. What group did Mandela join? What did this group do? 6. What happened in 1960? 7. Why did the government send Mandela to prison? And 8. What did Mandela try to do for his country when he became president? Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was born in Africa in 1918. Until about 1992, South Africa had a political system called apartheid. This meant that black people had to live apart from white people. For example, they could not go to the same schools as white people or eat in the same restaurants. Most blacks had no jobs, were very poor, and could not vote in elections. Mandela grew up in a village. When he was a young man, he left his village to study law. He wanted to help free black people from apartheid. He became a lawyer in 1952 and worked in Johannesburg, a large city in South Africa. Mandela joined the African National Congress, ANC, in 1944. The ANC led many protests against the government's apartheid policy. From 1952 to 1960, Mandela was arrested and jailed twice for being the leader of the ANC. In 1960, the government killed many black people for protesting against apartheid. Mandela was a peaceful man, but after these killings, his protests became more violent. In 1963, the government sent Mandela to prison for life because of his work against apartheid. But even though he was in prison, he became a famous example of how black people suffered under apartheid. People from all over the world asked the South African government to release him from jail. Mandela was released in 1990. He spent 27 years in prison. In 1991, he became president of the ANC. He and the South African president then agreed that South Africa would end apartheid and become a democracy. They won the 1993 Nobel Peace Prize for this. In 1994, an election was held. Black people were allowed to vote, and Mandela became the first black president of South Africa. When he was president, he worked to improve the economy, especially for black people. He also worked to bring peace to his country after many years of violence between blacks and whites. Nelson Mandela died on December 5th, 2013. He was 95 years old. All right, go ahead and answer those questions if you would, please.